So, what's something that you've learned about how people act and characteristics of people from being in the music industry?
I think even with the dance industry too, there's like a culture of using people to get where you want, and that can come in many different forms. You know what I'm saying? Many different things. But I think I would love to create a culture that fosters more reciprocity between people and between artists that have something to offer. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether that's energy, time, just support, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But I would love to create more of that, especially in the Bay Area too.
All right, you might have to define reciprocity for the people. I ain't gonna lie.
Reciprocity is like, if someone is able to give you something, you're able to give them something back. And it might not even be equal, but just the act of being able to give and not just take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that shit crazy. And so you feel like it's like that on all levels, even the underground, if you're an up-and-coming artist, or if you're a big mainstream artist, just the industry, entertainment.
Yeah, I think so. Because, I mean, for good reasons, too. Because a lot of where you can get is based off your connections, too. So that's the other side of it, which I understand.
Yeah. That's an interesting theory about things, honestly, and it is true. And I can see that it's true with me in many ways too. Shit, people love to use me because I got the platform. But do you think there's a solution to this, or there could be a way for their things to go like that?
Yeah, I do, and I think we see it in like other cities and areas where they have a lot of current mainstream artists. And then we look at the Bay and wonder why it's always a bubble and we're separate. But it's like we don't put ourselves on a level with people. And I think the way out really is just more grace. So it's like more grace for ourselves, more grace for other people, you know. And it starts with yourself, though, because you have to have grace for who you are, where you are, what you're working with.
Well, so what do you mean by have grace as well?
Like have patience and the ability to love unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even with the words we choose, how we choose to speak to people, what we choose to put out, just having grace, bro. Even if someone were to make music that has like all this negative energy, it's like, you know, sometimes people will look at it and not have grace for the music when realistically they're talking about their experience or talking about how they feel, or you know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta have grace for the real of what happens. You feel me? Like, if you really take a walk through and see some shit, you'll have an understanding. But it'd be so many people that just want to look and point and just, or distance themselves without having empathy, where it creates such a disconnect where it's like no one has grace for each other anymore.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So one thing I want to also touch on is the concept for the Neji video too, because like that was the one where y'all were like fighting with swords and stuff.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. What was the planning behind that?
It was because like Rice is Seiji's biological little brother, but he kind of my little brother too. So we kind of took that idea with the video, and like he was like our prodigy on a mission. He learned from Seiji, and then he came to me, the guru, and learned some different shit. And that was pretty much the concept of the video.